Hey, welcome to the kitchen. I'm glad you're here. If you're a man, you need to get in the kitchen more and cook. I love to cook. I love to get in here and create some new stuff. Love to grill, and you can use all this stuff, the microwave, it's cool stuff. I was at the farmer's market, and anytime you can go to a farmer's market, do it. And when you go, buy the freshest stuff, the stuff that's in season now, and cook it. That's where your best vitamins, your best minerals are gonna be. And I fell in love with this. It's butternut squash. And I decided to make a butternut squash soup. Made it last week, my family fell in love with it, so I decided I'm gonna share it with you. Low in fat, incredibly high in vitamin A. So, they did some studies have been done. People who ate the butternut squash, those winter type squashes, lower rates of lung cancer in them. So if you decide, you're gonna smoke, this is something that you wanna make sure that you're eating plenty of. Lots of vitamin C, potassium, a lot of fiber in it. Again, very low in fat, so this is great for diets. And so first thing that you're gonna do is you're gonna take this butternut squash and you're just gonna cut it. Look how orange, it's just a rich orange color here. And when it's rich in orange like that, that means it's high in the carotenes, high in that vitamin A. So this is a great one to get. We're gonna cut the rest of that up. You're gonna actually use 2 of these big squashes like this. So get 2 of them. I only got this one because I already have 2 in the pot. And you just take it, this outside skin is very, very tough. I tried to get one of those peeler things, not gonna happen. Just try to get a regular knife, not gonna happen. What you have to do is get a good chef knife like this and just cut it off. And you're gonna go all the way around the whole thing like that. Slice it into nice pieces about like that, even a little bit smaller, and then we'll put it in the pot. Another thing that goes in here is an apple, 1 apple. And you wanna make sure that you peel it good. Get your, you can get a vegetable peeler, whatever it's gonna be, and then just cut that into slices just like you would. Pretend with me, this is camera, that this is already peeled and everything. Cut it into some nice slices like that. And we'll put that aside for later. The other thing, Vidalia onion. If you have never had a Vidalia onion, you're going to be missing something in there. You can almost bite these and eat them. They're very, very sweet. And that's the thing about the apple too. You want a good sweet apple. You don't want one of those Granny Smith tart things. You want something that's very sweet because it's going to add to the flavor of the soup. Again, you just take the onion. You're going to use half the onion. Just peel it. The nice thing about onions is that they peel very easily. Don't chomp one of these right before you're going on a big date or something like that. That's bad. And then you just cut it into some small pieces like this. Again, that's going to go into our stock. Now your stock is this: 6 cups of chicken broth. You can use the stuff that comes in the little boxes, or you can make your own. I love to make my own chicken broth. So you just get a regular cut up chicken, put it in the pot. Again, please use free range organic chickens. They're the best. They don't have all the hormones and all the other things that are in them. Cook that. You're gonna bring that to a boil, and then if you're cooking the chicken, and then pull the chicken out, you can use that for chicken salad or whatever you're gonna use it for, and then save the broth. Then you're gonna use 6 cups of that broth in this soup. So you put that back into a pot, and I've already done this in the back. I've cooked 6 cups of chicken broth, brought it to a boil, and then I added all my hard ingredients, the squash, the onion, the apple. You can also use parsnips if you want. I don't really care for parsnips that much, so. Those are the things I put in the pot. Then you bring that back to a boil, and then you put a cover on it and let it simmer for about 25 minutes. That's already cooked. That's behind me, so we're gonna go right back there and we're gonna put the rest of the soup together, okay? Let's go. Okay, we're getting ready to put this all together. Now, what you're going to do, I actually drained a little bit of that stock out of there, and you can certainly do that. Maybe take a couple of cups of it out, and then you're going to very gently try to put this in here. Okay. Probably a little bit more than should be, but we'll try it and see how it goes. It goes right here on the food processor. You just want a real smooth consistency here, so. Beautiful. Wow. You can see how thick that is. I'm just going to lift a little bit of it up. Just really nice. Almost looks like baby food. How do I know that? I'm going to put this back in this pot. My wife makes me wear this apron, and that's why, because I spill stuff like this. Then you want to take a teaspoon and a half of the curry powder. Kind of sprinkle that around as much as you can. Fat-free half and half. Or you can use regular half and half if you're not that worried about the calories and the fat content. This is for all my Weight Watcher friends out there. About a half a cup of that in there. And then you're going to turn that eye back on, real low simmer almost. See how beautiful that is? That's just gorgeous. This is a comfort food, but low fat. And studies have been done, people who eat this, it decreases the symptoms of BPH, or benign prostatic hypertrophy. So get your husband to eat some of this. Remember the vitamin A content? Huge with vitamin A. Just a great soup. Toasted cheese sandwich, some of this. Turn on the TV, you got a night.